Competition blues. If you'd like to know more, please keep watching. So before I get into post-competition blues, let's rewind a little bit back and I'll tell you what post-competition blues are. So basically, this is a term used to describe the off-season after you've competed. So what happens is after a competition, which is post-competition, the competitors get quite upset and have blues or go into a depression or something similar along those lines. So I really wanted to talk about it today because it's a big issue with competitors. I'll use myself as an example. So I was preparing for a competition for 9 months. So I started in January and then ended in October. So the last day of the competition was the 11th of October. So after the competition's over, there's no goal anymore. For the last 9 months, I've had this goal that I'm going to compete and I want to be in the best condition of my life. I was doing everything to work towards that goal. And once the competition's over, what happens next? That is why sometimes people get quite depressed after a competition. Right after my last bikini competition, I had so much things going on with Health for Fitness. So it was really busy for a couple of weeks after the competition ended. But I noticed that as soon as the competition was over, I stopped putting exercise and working out as a priority. But because I was so busy with Health for Fitness, I was not eating as well as I should. So I'd gone from eating really clean, about 5 meals a day. But because I was so busy with Health for Fitness and with we were doing the fitness show, I didn't really have time to stick to my schedule. And the reason being is that it wasn't a priority anymore. Like, the priority was Health for Fitness, not my competition goals, because the goals were over. So after that week, I continued on, and I guess my social life just got bigger, which is great because I hadn't been able to eat out or go out with friends for lunch or dinner. I hadn't seen my friends probably since I started the competition in September because I was just so busy training. So it had been about a month since I'd seen my friends. I was able to talk to them and stuff like that, but to go out for a meal with them and share a drink with them and stuff like that, I wasn't able to do whilst my competitions were on. So I started going out more and eating dessert. The gym and eating healthy just weren't a priority anymore. So then my body started to change. I had gone from feeling on such a high at the competition, feeling the leanest I've ever felt, to slowly feeling fat. That was my fault that I wasn't eating right and I wasn't making the right choices, but I felt like, I wanted to enjoy life. And so I think I was in like a vicious circle of I wanted to enjoy life, but I wanted to keep my bikini body. And this wasn't working for me. Like, I was torn between two because I wanted to have a social life, but then I felt terrible because I wasn't working out as much and I wasn't eating as healthy and my body was starting to change. So I was losing my abs, I wasn't feeling as lean, and yeah, I just didn't feel that great. So what I decided to do was talk to an off-season coach, and her name is Latoya Walker. She is part of Mike's team and she takes care of nutrition. So Latoya has competed before, so she knows how bodybuilders think and the relationship that we have with food and how you can feel really depressed during off-season. So because I didn't have a goal anymore, I wasn't making my training a priority, and my body was showing it, and then I was feeling guilty for eating foods that I wanted to eat. I don't know, it was just some weird like post-competition feeling. And from talking to other competitors, they said the same thing. Like, they said they felt the same way. You want to enjoy life, but you want there to be a balance. And once you get off competition prep, you've been strict for so long, for such a long time, that it's hard to find that balance. I wanted someone to help me with off-season and help me to not blow out like I did last year. So I met with Latoya and we talked about a few things about how I felt when I ate something which wasn't on my plan and if I felt guilty. So what Latoya talked to me about was that I shouldn't feel guilty. I shouldn't feel guilty for enjoying certain foods or eating food that I wanted to eat. So, my my diet should be approximately 80 to 90% clean, but I can enjoy some meals out and some dessert and not feel bad for it, because I don't want to feel bad and think, oh, I have to go do an hour of cardio because I ate a tub of ice cream or something. I don't want to feel that way. I just want to enjoy my food, enjoy my time with my friends and family, and just have a nice meal and not feel terrible. That's why competitors get post-competition blues, because they feel guilty for eating food basically that is not on their diet, and they feel lost as well for not having a goal. So it's really good to meet with a coach and set up a plan. So I met with Latoya and we worked on a nutrition plan and a workout plan. So that's basically everything about post-competition blues and why it happens. It's generally because you've been doing one thing for such a long time, and then when you've reached your goal, then it's kind of like where to from there. So it's really good to talk to fellow competitors or to have a coach to help guide you through this. And someone that will understand what you're going through as well. So if you felt that way as well, please leave a comment below. It's quite common for competitors to feel this way, but just know that it doesn't have to be this way. I'm in off season and I've seen my coach, so both Michael Lee and Latoya Walker have coached me in off season, and I don't feel guilty after I eat something that's not on my diet plan, or if I skip a workout or anything like that. I want to have a healthy relationship with food, and I have a positive body image about myself, and I just understand that I'm not going to look stage ready all year round, but I can work on my fitness and just continue with my fitness goals. So thank you so much for watching. I know this video may be a little confusing, or I may have rambled on and on a little bit. But leave me a comment if you have any questions, and don't forget to like my video and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you next time.